Cheers! We are on day 11, can you believe it? Also, I mean, it's hard. I will show you when I finish the drink, but it's... Well, actually, wait, can I? No, I can't, without spilling over. But it's a newly bought nutcracker mug that I got at my village's supermarket to really hone in the Christmassy vibes. I'm getting excited. So, today, shadow work, and I'm bringing out new decks that I didn't select at first in my rotation, but I feel like you had seen that for like 3 reads already thus far. So I really want to diversify the tools that I have, because this one will be a short one, so I really want to like try to maximize and bring like a new energy. So we are going to work with the main deck, the Tarot of Sacred Kingdoms. It's a bit dark with a pop of color, not like the Reborn Skull. This is just dark imagery with, you know, proper illustrations. But it's like, it's so rich and gorgeous. Ideal for shadow work, to see the light in the dark. So accompanying this, I'm also bringing back an old classic, the stained glass. I really love this one. It's also like a cute, you can find it on Etsy and on AliExpress. I first saw it on AliExpress, so I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff of something, but anyway, here it is. It's pretty cute and it works super well. For the Oracle cards, we're gonna use the Haunted Manor Oracle by Syrian Shadow. I was a Kickstarter backer for this. It's, oh my god, it's gorgeous. Darkish. And we're gonna finish with the light elemental energies. So, Oracle, Tarot. Push it a little. And I'm gonna zoom you guys in if you wanna screenshot. Here we are. So there's your screenshot opportunity. 1, 2, 3. I'll see you on the flip side. I couldn't find the rhyme, I'm sorry. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Well, I wanted to do air signs, but since Earth almost popped out of my mouth, we're gonna do Earth signs. So, how's it growing? How are the sprouts? Are you guys, do you cover your plants? I hope you did, like back in November. So, Earth signs, is, wait, Virgo and Capricorn, what's the first? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I will learn the things. How are you guys doing? 7 of Wands holding on, 8 of Cups walking away. Oof. You are being a little bit defensive, and you are walking away from something in which you invested a whole lot. Starting a whole new journey. You have the strength, you have the courage, you have the power, the drive to see beyond the technicalities and the challenges of what walking away represent or means or involves in your life, which is a good thing. Because like I was yapping for a moment in fire sign, if you linger uselessly in bad energies, you will keep attracting bad stuff in your 3D world. 2 of Pentacles, what are you juggling? Because you're juggling something. Family life, work, career, 2 Lovers. Ooh, you spicy Earth sign. I'm kidding. But it can be something like, you know, your professional career, with family life, with hobbies, with friends. Especially with this economy, you have to really slave yourself away at work in order to just get by, and then the little time you have, you need to rest in order to go back to next week. So do you have time to invest in your family, in your friends, in your leisures and your hobbies? Seven of Pentacles and the Star. You had made a wish in the past. Your wish is coming true, but you also need a bit of healing, a little need of stepping back and looking at past manifestation, past work, past behavior, what you have done and how, so that the next crop of manifestation and healing doesn't leave you stranded on the beach, half dead, half drowned, with a shark bite on your side. I have no idea why that image popped into my mind, but here you are. Considering like you're an earth sign and I use like, you know, water stuff. So are you out of your element at this time? Or do you feel a little not necessarily dangerous, but foreign and difficult energetic zones, or even 3D zones where you're not comfortable with? For my earth signs, what do they need to know at this time? Oh yeah, the spread we are using is Please, I Want to Lay Here Just a Little Longer by LightWands. Second time we are using a spread by her. And we have High Priestess. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your inner guidance, and maybe don't tell all your plans, all your projects, all your how-to or what you are doing to everybody else. Keep some stuff near and dear to your heart. Maybe work on your intuition if it's not something you are comfortable with. And we have the Seven of Wands again and the Two of Swords. So if in the past you have lingered way too long into not making a decision, reflect on the consequences of that so you can do better this time in the matter that is near and dear to your heart, dear earth signs. Okay. Seven of Swords, being sneaky. And the Celestial Weaver. I don't know what this card is. I would need to look at the book. Oh yeah, so this is 80 cards. So we do have extras in this deck. But first we have the Seven of Swords. Are you telling yourself bullshit lies, or are you trying to swindle the whole goddamn audience with bullshit lies? Because that is the Seven of Swords. You are telling something that is not the pure honest truth, and that might bite you in the ass. So be careful with that. Celestial Weaver. I hope to God this is like Wands. The World. No. So where is you? Hello, do we have like a major arcana? The back, King of Pentacles. Oh, here we are. Phoenix. Celestial Weaver. Power, manifestation, interconnectedness. Here is a power card for you today. There is a message for you to fully allow to sink in. Weave the fabric of your reality through your thoughts, intentions, and actions. Every thread you weave has a ripple effect in the universe. So be very careful of what you weave. If it's dishonest and shrouded in lies and ill intentions, shit will get back to you. You are part of a greater cosmic dance. Your existence is meaningful and interconnected with all that is, all part of the unifying field of consciousness. You are the weaver of your destiny, and with each movement you make, weave love, kindness, harmony into the world around you. Remember, it's natural for you. But also honesty, that would be like a good thing to consider. Come from a place of honesty and genuine soul, heartfelt authenticity, and not something to bedazzle and swindle your audience. If you hear weird noises, I have 3 dogs here in the room with me because they cannot stay outside, because they are emotionally clingy creatures and they love me to bits, so I may have to pause here and there to call their ass out when they are misbehaving. Just a heads up. But hey, Earth signs, hi. Welcome to Horus Healing Tarot, where directed chaos is a fruitful chaos. The Emperor and the Page of Swords. Ooh, you are spying. You are spying, you little spy. Who are you spying on? Why are you spying on that person? Or are you just delaying your actions, your own taking charge of something, of owning a situation, of directing the situation? What more information do you need to make a clear-cut decision proceeding forward? 5 of Swords, and you're still being a shady fuck. Earth sign saga still goes on with the 7 of Swords and now the 5 of Swords. So someone, either you or someone in your energy, is playing unfairly and someone is losing, someone is winning. On which side of this story are you finding yourself at? Strength. You are patient, you are resilient, you are focused, you are literally, even if you feel small in compared to the challenges that you are facing, you are still the one holding the light, holding the power to direct the situation in the outcome that you want, because you also have the power of the Emperor at your side. And I'm gonna let them out because he's misbehaving. He is a 1-year-old boy, so he's discovering his hormones and shit, and so he's like super hyperactive at this time. The card that wasn't put back was the Queen of Swords, so you might want to look into things at a deeper level. Use the sharpness of your intellect to really zone in the information and how you communicate stuff. Maybe protect your boundaries, especially if you're on the receiving end of that 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords energy, as we have discussed for the past 11 days on this channel for you guys. Just be very cautious. If you are the one doing those shady fuckery, lying, thieving actions, I would highly advise you stop and course correct and revise your behavior in those regards. So, Earth signs. We have the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Swords. You are expecting something, you are waiting something to come back at you, you are being patient or a little impatient, and it's causing you worries and stress. But it's a self-imposed worries and stress because surrounding circumstances and context and yadla yadla, and if you would stop being a shady fuck, you wouldn't be in a situation where you need to stress over the outcome of whatever you're expecting to get back at you. And that's my dog drinking water, and I'm sorry. I got a little fumbly with my hands. And now he wants to back in, but he will stay outside. King of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. You are very creative, inspired, and you are very much in the zone of putting in the work and just focusing on refining the details and like really reaching perfection. If you are not trying something new it's the mastery of something old. Both are good. Both will require you to put all your energy and strategic mind into the best way to achieve perfection, or to reach it as close as you can, so that you can eventually grow from that endeavor. So for my earth signs, earthy, and I think we have a repeating card. Seven of Wands. What are you like so defensive about? Because something will need to change in your life, earth signs. You need to allow change and transformation. And if you are a fixed sign, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, I don't know which one is which, but if you are the fixed earth sign, I know that change is stupid, hard, and annoying, and aggravating, and scary. I'm a fixed fire sign. I hate change with a raging, burning passion. But sometimes we need to get through that bullshit in order to get something better on the other side of that scary change situation. So for my earth, no, you know what? One last shuffle. Manifest, no wait, 10 of Wands. So yeah, you are definitely hard at work, but it can be overburdensome. So hang in there. There's a change also in that. If it's related to the work field, like your official career, be prepared and just have a plan B in case stuff changes too abruptly. For my earth signs. The actual layout is more like in diagonal, but I found this layout for me better for the camera and to show the cards and shit. Six of Pentacles, giving back. Fire sign had the same exact card in the same exact position. That is whack. Page of Swords. And there goes your Eight of Swords again. Three of Cups, but there's still happiness. And Six of Swords, again moving into a safe space. Earlier you had the Eight of Cups, which is moving away after a lot of investment has been done into a situation. But with the Six of Swords, at least that moving away is rewarded because you're moving into a safer situation than where you were prior deciding to move away from. Okie dokie. So, which part of you is the most tired? The part that is giving. The part that has to give back. And depending on the Knight of Cups. So it's, you are doing the brunt of the work in the relationship in giving meaningfully back to the relationship. You're the one who is constantly doing those gestures that not only secure, but literally you are the one putting the log in the proverbial fire to keep it alive, and the other one is taking that for granted, and it's exhausting you or tiring you because you feel like you are the sole provider of that emotional stability, but to keeping the fire alive and to keep it very big and thriving and warm and strong. So you are the one constantly feeding the fire through concrete actions, assembling furniture, trimming the hedges, cleaning the pool, cooking, cleaning, whatever. I mean, yes, it's like a necessity in modern life, but if you are doing all of the tasks instead of having like an equal split with you and your partner, obviously it will be taxing on you energetically, physically, emotionally, especially emotionally, and you will feel like it's exhausting because you are the one putting the more weight into giving into that aspect of the relationship. Let's see what we have here. And we have the King of Cups. So even though you are on Earth sign, you are the one who is the most emotionally giving in this relationship with your current partner, if you have one. And this can be anything from official to just perhaps communication, if you are in those early stages with your partner. If you are married or long-term committed, you feel like you are the one who is doing the most practical, hands-on, meaningful gesture to keep it alive and thriving. And it's tiring you. And because it's tiring you, you need to make a decision with the Two of Wands in either addressing the situation with your partner and telling them that this is how you feel and you would like a little more balance in the situation, a little more them putting their emotional weight into it so that it's less heavy on you and less taxing on you. Or something needs to be clarified, expressed in some way, because you cannot bear the brunt of the whole emotionality of this relationship through meaningful gestures and actions at your own detriment, because this is tiring you. It's literally siphoning your energy and your what should otherwise fill you with love and joy and happiness. It's just sucking all that stuff out of you. And I mean, is that, if you want to be in a relationship with an emotional vampire, if that's your king, go off queen. But if it's not, you need to chit chat and bring balance to the situation, because you are the one paying with your energy and being depleted emotionally because you're giving too much. Why? On top of all that I said for like the past 20 minutes, Page of Swords and the Nine of Swords. So you might be spying on your partner and whatever, or person of interest or crush or whatever, but the more you are spying, the more things are coming to light, and that is causing you stress and worries because it potentially is not reciprocated, or you are the one again putting the brunt of the emotional work into it, and thus it's taking a toll. Five of Wands, there's a sense of conflict in your situation, in your relationship. And why is that? And is that why you need to spy on them? Four of Swords, you need to take a rest and stop the whole freaking spying stuff, or consider changing your behavior regarding that. Be more open, be more assertive, be more just honest. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? If they're gonna block you, and also if the worst that could happen is them blocking you, are they really the person for you? Or why are you so attached, so obsessed with this thing that you need to spy on, that gives you worries, anxiety and stress, that is causing conflict that you need to step away from? That's a bit weird, if I can put it that way, mildly and lightly. But it's also taxing on you, because if they are not upfront open with you and you need to go behind their back to spy on them and gather information that is later hurting you, is it again worth the whole effort on top of you putting all your heart, soul and everything into the relationship to keep it alive and thriving? So this so far, not good. You need to work on that, on this. You need to address and seek clarity and bring change about this whole situation. Number 3, when your body tells you is tired, how do you instinctively respond? By stressing out. But then again, earth signs need structure, being something that they can depend upon, rely upon. And we have the Phoenix. Of course, we have a card that is not an official thing. So you need to rise above the situation, see beyond the stress and the weight that is drowning you or pulling you down into the abyss, into the Mariana Trench of worries and shit. Where's the Phoenix? Transformation, resilience, rebirth. This is a very special card you picked up today, so pay attention because it is a blessing and a very strong message. No matter how difficult or challenging life may be, putting you in that Eight of Swords energy, you have the strength to rise up from the ashes and born anew. This is your time to liberate into renewal. Just as the phoenix emerges from the flames, you can overcome what may have been holding you down, like I said, and soar into new heights. But you need to make that decision. You are in the process of liberation. In many ways, you're already there, but you need to make that concrete decision to step away from the bullshit, and especially if you need to spy on them, and especially because we have the Nine of Swords and the Eight of Swords, so you are stressing and anxious on both the daytime, and it's ruining your sleep. So you need to take action to step away from that, to change that, to transform that, so that you are not the only one fueling the fire of this connection, where you can finally take a rest and be on equal footing and equal ground with this significant person in your life. What will it take for you to feel rested? Three of Cups, the group chat, the good old homies, the Sunday brunch. I will abuse that thing until doomsday come, or they'll find something more interesting. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady connection with friends. Like this literally screams. I don't know if you saw that meme, but so picture this. There is like a home theater room or like a living room. Three guys in very cushy sleeping bag sort of thing, with a pizza box on their chest, pillows behind their backs, laying on the floor, watching a movie, eating pizza, drinking, and literally being half zombies in front of the screen. That is what you need to feel rested. If you need to not isolate yourself, but just retreat and have a moment with yourself and your thoughts, your body, don't hesitate in being a bit of a recluse if you need be, just so that you can once again replenish your emotional and soul levels of being able to give and feel replenished, so that you can give to the situation at hand. If you have a very close-knit circle of friends or family or people that you very much trust with, like your kidney. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That sounds so weird, I'm so sorry. But the people that you trust the most with your most intimate secrets to be guarded and to be kept safe, reach out to those people and find a very fulfilling but very slow-paced endeavor that will help you replenish your sources of energy. So let me see this. For my earth signs, please. Something they can do. And reveal on camera is Five of Pentacles, but it was a little reversed, so don't overspend. If retail therapy is your go-to thing, do not overspend. And I see that the Nine of Pentacles was also upright. This could mean that you are no longer single, or you're stepping out of being abandoned and single, so there's like a reconnection. But since you are an earth sign and you're normally very generous, if it's your partner is already demanding emotional things around the house, now's your time to put your foot down and do not over splurge, overindulge in material goods and luxuries, and in giving too much, because they're already taxing your energy. Take a very slow, very studied, very purposeful, very meaningful approach to how you, even if it's on what it takes for you to feel replenished. If it's a spa day, that can be that, but do not over splurge. Like, there are levels of luxury that you can spoil yourself with, treat yourself with, without breaking a bank. Normally you would be good because you're an earth sign, you are very close to the resources that you have and how to distribute them, how to manage them. I'm just hammering in the cautionary tale of do not overdo it, because the holiday season will influence you in overconsumption. I will stop the camera and get back with the oracle cards. So we are starting with the Haunted Manor. Fire sign had 3 cards, so I'm gonna try to pick 3 cards for you too, and for all my sons today. Oh, there's one. For my earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. 2 more cards. Hello, Emmy to earth signs. Start yapping. Hey, come on, give me something. Thank you. And one last one, please. Don't make me pull. Ah, oh, put it back. Oh, that one wanted to. And the first one is Moon. Interesting. Trust the process. Yes, trust the process, but also try to have as much information on the situation as you can, which normally you are good at since you have the spying card right there. Antique key, on lick. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. Unlock your potential with a guided, directional, intentional purpose, as you guys normally do. But mind what you signed out. Didn't I have a whole yapping session about mindfulness and what you attract and all that shit? I might. I'm starting to get the hang of this yapping sport. Something for my earth sign, and this is the elemental energy. Whoa. Okay, that one. So actually we have 3 like we had for fire signs, so that is bueno. That is what I wanted. Celestial currents. Oh, which is beautiful. Look at this. We have this choppy water situation. So you need to leave choppy waters behind, whatever it takes. A good chat, a good sit down, a meme, a skit, whatever. Like make your point get across to your significant other. Ride the celestial currents guided by the cosmic energies that shape your destiny. You always have the power to move in the direction of your life where you want to be. Elemental balance. Seek equilibrium by harmonizing the energies of earth, air, fire, and water within your being. through communication, through analyzing what is on the table, on what goes out, what goes in, on harnessing your structural planning abilities and skills and natural God-given abilities. Earthbound bliss. Fee find. What the fuck is a fee find? Fee find bliss in your connection to the earth, reveling in the simple joys of grounded existence without over splurging, with you being in full power and control of your assets, your emotions, on how you let others influence, dictate, and impact your inner core emotional center, so that they don't deplete you and leave you stranded and depleted and just barely crawling on the floor, is the image that pops to mind. So, earth signs, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I've been yapping for at least half an hour, which is a bloody miracle considering it's a 4-card spread, but with shadow work we can extract a whole lot of information, so that's why I love this stuff. I hope this was insightful, helpful, entertaining, yadla yadla, and I do sincerely thank you for popping in, giving me the time and the opportunity to read for you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Ciao, ciao. Peace out.